It's congealed, and I think I make things worse.
Prips. Blah.
Kind of looks like a toilet. Everything hurts. We've just seen some reindeer. We've made it to Finland.
I think it's a new one.
Oh, a little bit of a wheel spinny. Wowsy wow. Trying to keep my mind off of all of this. It is definitely
The whole sky
worth the hype. The skylight's frozen and it's like twinkling in the sunlight. I don't know if the camera can see it properly, but it looks so pretty. That kind of picks it up a little bit better. I've just layered myself up to the max for this walk. And now I'm absolutely boiling from the moment we've stepped out. I was not expecting this today. We've seen our first reindeer. I did a very quick vlog earlier when we saw the reindeer, but I was then just crying loads because we didn't realise, but they were all being shot. I didn't actually see any of them get shot. I could just hear all the gunshots, see them all running. I just, I couldn't deal with that. Awful first experience of seeing reindeer, really. But we've been to the shop to get a few bits, and then while we wait we thought we'd have some lunch, and I found this little viewpoint that was only 5 minutes away. It's just crazy. There's also so many waxwings here. We've never seen one before, and we've just taken photos of so many. There was like 20 or 30 flying around. I think we timed it perfectly coming up here because they've all stopped now, but it was incredible. And then there's like a viewing tower up here too, and there's a fire pit over there and a fire pit over by where we've parked the van. Such a lovely place. Nice to breathe a little bit after the horror that I have experienced today. We're just having some lunch. I think I found some gluten-free tortelloni, which I thought was really cool. Some cheesy, spinachy, ricotta-y type one. So I think we're gonna just cook that up quickly before heading to the vets. Here we go. We're sat at the vets now. The time just went so quickly while we were there. When we first pulled in to the viewpoint, we were speaking about what to eat, and Rich was like, do you fancy a sandwich? And I was like, do you know what, I really don't. I quite fancy the pasta. And he was like, okay. And then we went and took loads of photos of, God, I can't remember what they're called already. My brain is just not with it today. Of the birds, I'm pretty sure I already said what they were. Oh, Poppy's already done. That didn't take her very long at all. We didn't have time basically for my pasta, so now I'm eating that, and Poppy was done within like 2 seconds. That was very quick.
I'm gonna give her a treat or something. She's been very good.
Good girl. Good girl, Poppy. This is really yummy. We just bought this from the shop, and I'm kind of wishing I got more than one now. It's really tasty. Oh, this is why I actually vlogged in the first place. I was gonna just drizzle some olive oil over the top because I was like, I don't really have a sauce to go with it, but I thought some olive oil might be nice. It's congealed. I managed to squeeze out a few bits of jellied olive oil onto here, but I don't know whether it was a good idea or not. But at least that's Pop's all done now, and we've got 24 hours from now until she can get into the country. So now I should actually probably be looking at where we're going tonight, because yesterday Rich was like, oh, do you know where we're going to go tomorrow to stay? And I was like, nah, I'll look at that while you're in the vets. I can't go in there with Poppy because it makes me feel really sad when she has to go through it, and then I get anxious and she feels my energy, and Rich is just so chill with these things, so works well because otherwise we're just both a mess in there, and I think I make things worse. It has been a day of, feels like travelling, even though we haven't actually travelled that far, but because we had to wait until 3 o'clock for Pops's appointment, we haven't really travelled too far. And then we did stop in an XXL Sport to pick up some new socks because our feet have just been freezing recently, so some new socks and some proper warm shoes as well to help us out, because we were very underprepared when it comes to our feet.
The people in our last stay in Swedish Lapland said in midwinter, when it gets really cold, they get like -30.
Could you imagine that?
But that will probably be more January,
Yeah, we'll be long gone by then. So something else that we've learned is you wear 2 pairs of socks is the ultimate trick. A thin pair and a thick pair. So they need to be a high percentage wool.
For the sweat.
For the sweat, so it actually takes the sweat away rather than the sweat just sitting in the sock. So yes, we've both got a thick pair and a thin pair. And then these are my boots. I went for like a welly style. They are Polyver, Sweden. We've also been advised to go a size bigger than normal because you have to have good ventilation with around your foot.
About a centimetre, the guy said in the shop.
Yeah, about a centimetre bigger. God, it's proper steaming up in here. It's because it's so cold and we're cooking. And they are fluffy on the inside. There you go, you can kind of see the fur. He did say that these are probably a bit extreme, but I am a cold person. So I thought better to be safe than sorry, and I'd rather have toasty feet as well. So that is my pair of boots. There. And then Rich went, again, thin and thick pair of socks. And then he went for a more hiking boot style, but they're completely waterproof. And he got some extra fancy spray stuff on them so that they're protected.
Yeah, weather protection. I think they're leather outside and Gore-Tex inside.
So, yeah, they've got the Gore-Tex
so even
stuff.
if the water breaches the outside, you'd probably be alright inside, because the Gore-Tex will hold. Obviously, you can't just go wading around in the water too much.
Yeah, I think these are going to be perfect for you actually. For him. I don't know who I'm talking to half the time. And Rich also bought some beers. So the other weird thing is, all of the supermarket beers are 3.5% or less. Like, some of them were alcohol free and stuff, but
some were 2.8%.
every single beer, even just
brands that like Staroprimen 5% beer, they were selling that at 3.5. So
they've specially made all of the beers in the supermarkets to be at a lower percentage.
And
we got
really
told, yeah, that it's very expensive here. But yeah, we were told that there's specialised shops that sell alcohol, and next to the shop we went to today, we saw a guy walking out of a shop with like what looked like cans of beer. So we were like, that's got to be the kind of shop they're on about. So Rich went in and had a look. And to be fair, the beer in there wasn't that expensive, was it?
No. So it was weird though, because they priced it per litre.
But at least you can compare what the price is easily between them all.
26 krona for 2 of these.
Which is £1 each,
which is £1 each. And then the most expensive one I got was 29 or 30, I think, krona for 2 of them. But I think I only got 1 of them anyway. But
so we've got a scratch off poster at home that I bought Rich years ago, years and years ago. And it's like beers of the world. So we've always said every time we visit a place, we'll try the beer from that place.
In that country.
In the country.
That was our thing, wasn't
and scratch it off. And we haven't really done it for any. This is the first one, so here he goes. Proud moment.
Prips. Blah. Tastes like beer.
Go on then, I've got to have a sip. A sip to say that I've tried the Swedish beer in Sweden.
Normal beer. I think it's quite light. It's not like really beery beer.
It reminds me of Foster's. I would not be able to drink a whole beer of that. But I'm also not really in the mood for beer either right now, so it's probably also hindering the taste for me. But anyway, I'm going to sort out the shoes and the socks and get everything packed away. I completely forgot. I just stopped filming and I forgot to tell you about the other thing. So when we were at the campsite yesterday, I tried blueberry tea and it was really, really yummy. So when we went to the shop today, I bought some blueberry tea and I thought it would be nice to have a little thermos to have in the front when we're driving, in the mornings, even throughout the day, in the evenings, whenever we're driving. And I think it's really cute as well because you can actually drink straight from it. So this flicks down and then you pop it open and it's just got like a little drinking spout in there. Kind of looks like a toilet. But it's actually really nice to drink from as well.
Looks like a toilet.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Look.
Kind of does look like a toilet.
You see where I'm coming from? Good morning. It's a little bit chilly. It's not too bad today. It's not frozen or anything, but it is a little bit cold. I'm all layered up. Rich is just taking Pops out for a walk because I'm I've just started that time of the month. TMI, I know, but that's just happened. Everything hurts and my brain just feels yeah. I feel like I could cry at anything, so that's fun. I thought I'd show you the spot because we didn't even see it last night because it was so dark. The sky also looks crazy right now, look at this. It's all like blue and then there's just like a line across it of all the cloud. And that's coming over us at the moment. It was much bluer when we woke up this morning. Hopefully we will outrun the clouds. So we've got the woodland all around us. And then a nice little lake. Also, I am going to be wearing my new boots today. How exciting. Here they are. We've just seen some reindeer. Some peaceful ones that aren't being shot at today. Oh, it was a horrible experience when we saw reindeer yesterday. There they are. How beautiful. We've just pulled over and there's loads of whooper swans down here, which is beautiful. Look at them all. It's so lovely. They were all a little bit closer and now they're all sailing away, swimming away. We've made it to Finland. We've crossed the border. And Rich just wanted to pull over to grab a drink out. And we actually ended up pulling over opposite this, which is like a little nature place. It tells you some of the birds that you can find here. So yeah, there's this crazy fire pit with even a grill. Then you've got amazing undercover bit here and here. There's bins and all sorts. And there's a toilet apparently down there. Oh yeah, right out in the heart. That's hilarious. Point to it just in case it looks like trees. Here, Pops. And then this walkway goes out to a bird hide. Here's the view from the bird tower overlooking the lake. There's loads and loads of little birds on there. We're a bit too far away to be able to really see what they are. Sunset looks crazy over there as well. We just drove down like I don't know, maybe 2 kilometres? It's like a sandy pathway. We feel like we're literally in the middle of nowhere. And then there's this beautiful lake as well. Just the sky looks so pretty. Finland. One and only night stop, I think. This is our home for tonight. Hello, Bobbies. Good morning from very cold Finland. The floor is icy. The sun is coming out now though, so it's actually warming up a little bit. But I thought I'd show you how pretty it looked because the sky is all nice and blue now and the sun's coming out and it does look very pretty. We've got the lake and the nice blue skies. We're in what looks like a tree graveyard though. Literally all of the trees look like this.
I think it's a new one. Here we go. It's
got
a red spot on his head.
Thing on his head. That's cool.
So, but there's about 6 of them jumping around the trees up there.
We're currently doing a little red pole photo shoot. My arm's really shaky because I've been holding the big heavy camera for ages. They're just all up at the top of this tree. It's been really lovely to watch. And Pops has been loving running around with us, haven't you? Hey, puppies. I think she's now like, come on guys, send off photos. This is the track that we came down last night. We're just leaving now. But there are some points where the trees are so narrow that there are actually little like pathways off that people have taken.
This is it.
Because you can't get through this bit in here.
It's alright for this first one, but the other side, coming from the other side, we looked at it, we're like, nope.
Yeah, so tight.
Scratch the van up.
Oh, a little bit of a wheel spinny.
Yeah.
And away. Just stopped off at our first Norwegian shop and ended up with more than what we needed again, of course. That's just us, I think. How am I going to balance this? I'll balance you on top of these, but I thought I'd try these. I saw one that was already fridged and I was like, oh, that sounds really nice. It's strawberry, banana and guava, and they had different flavours. And then we saw a pack of 6 and it was like 30 Norwegian krona cheaper to buy a pack of 6 than it would have been to buy 6 individual ones. So I was like, do you know what? I'm sure I'm gonna like them. So I picked those up. They had the most amazing section of like really fresh looking blueberries, raspberries and strawberries. And I could not resist. I love, love, love blueberries. So I'm gonna be eating these today on our journey. Something else that I really needed, I ran out of night cream last night. So I was looking for some good night cream. This one says on the front that it's good for Norwegian climate. I also picked up these. nut bars. I find it really hard to find things that are gluten-free. Out here, I have noticed that Sweden was very good for gluten-free. Norway so far seems to be okay. Like there was a gluten-free beer and stuff, but I didn't see like a whole gluten-free section. But they sold gluten-free baguettes in like the little like takeaway and eat section. I've never ever seen a gluten-free baguette before. Like they do a sandwich, but Rich is going to be annoyed at me because I haven't at all started putting this away. Something else that I wanted to show you. How cute is this hat? Rich got this hat that's all like fluffy on the inside for warmth, and it's got a little Norwegian flag. And I got this hat because my bobble's been like falling apart, so I got this one with the little Norwegian flag. How cute is that? And we also got socks that have like the Norwegian flag on them. Like they're meant to be really good in terms of the wool content as well. So, and then we just bought other bits and bobs. Rich just ran back in to get some dog treats because we'd completely forgotten about that. And he also picked up a small little bar of chocolate because we tried the Swedish chocolate and it was amazing. Also got this because I've been feeling really low on energy recently, so I thought this would be a good little immune shot, although I said to leave it behind and you've obviously grabbed
Snuck
it.
it into the basket.
That's my little Norwegian shopping haul. I mean, as well as, Rich also picked up 1 can of the beer that's on the scratch off list for Norway. So it's the Ringer's Pilsner. I'm now going to put this away because I said I was going to put it away while Rich went back in the shop and I did not, so I'm going to do that now. I just had that ginger shot. Oh my god, my whole mouth is like burning. There must be chili in it as well, but it's going to do me good. It's going to do me good. That's what I need to keep telling myself. But my goodness, I need this time to pass. You didn't find it so bad, did you? Rich only had a little sip, but I feel like with the intensity of the whole thing, it's just very
There's definitely chili in there. I can taste chili.
Chili, ginger and lemon I think were in there. Definitely what I can taste, but my mouth is on fire. We've seen our first bit of snow. It looks incredible. Wowsy wow. We've just seen our first reindeer in Norway. How exciting! They are so pretty. Oh, it makes me feel like Christmas, especially because it's been so snowy and white here. We've just pulled over for this amazing waterfall. Look at that! It's so beautiful. We have made it to the most incredible place. I've just had a shower, which was absolutely divine. Rich is in there now having his. But wow, look at where we are. We've just made up some butternut squash gnocchi and feta. Happily showered. We're going through a super long tunnel. I mean, we're literally just coming out the end of it now, but it has been the most ridiculously long tunnel and it's all like misty. I hate it. It's not the most
van-friendly tunnel, was it? It was downhill.
It was
to the point that
downhill.
It just sped us up so much and then we just had to crawl up in third.
It was horrendous.
It was cloudy on the way up, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was like, what is going on? It did not feel fun. We're also, I haven't even updated, we're driving all the way to Nordkapp, basically. Oh, now we're doing over more water. We're doing it all in the dark. It gives me stress. But
did it say like, what was it? Did it say Antarctic Ocean or something?
Yeah, we were going under the Arctic Ocean. Yeah. We're nearly there. We've got 38 minutes to go and we decided to do the drive now so that in the morning we don't have like a nearly 2-hour drive. So I'm hoping it doesn't ice over too much now. But all the road even looks a bit icy. I don't know.
No,
I'm just watching Married at First Sight to try and keep my mind off of all of this, because I also just hate travelling at night as well, on top of all of the ice and the snow and everything like that. I don't even like travelling at night, so I'm just distracting myself with Married at First Sight, which has been working well so far. Oh no, we've got another tunnel coming up.
I can't imagine it'll be the same as the last one.
We've had like 3 tunnels.
No, this is staying inland.
My camera doesn't pick it up, but we've just arrived and we've got a really cool bit of northern lights going on. We are now back in the van, or I am. Rich has just taken Pops out for a little stroll because we got here and got excited about the lights. But we've taken some photos. Look, this is us right now. the Northern Lights above it. It's just annoying that the camera wouldn't pick it up. What's just happened?
Oh.
The most incredible experience of the Northern Lights so far.
Oh my god.
And it's not even meant to be a big one today. I mean, just look at my camera roll right now. Oh, it's all like flashy. But you can see the craziness of what we've just seen. It was like right above our heads.
There's something else. Something else. It was like, we thought we saw it the other day, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And I went out and it just started building. So I took a few and it was filling the frame and then it just built and built. I was like, Beth, you're going to have a look out the top. So you poked your head out the top, didn't you?
I was just hanging out the top. My hands are freezing. Everything out there is already frozen. Like the floor was frozen, which was just like ice skating around. But yeah, it was unlike anything I would have ever expected to see.
It was just swirling and...
It was swirling and twirling.
Dancing, and it was all happening everywhere.
It is definitely
the whole sky
worth the hype. It's been confirmed that this was worthwhile.
Yeah, the 3,000 miles we drove to get.
The Norwegian beer is happening.
Norwegian beer in Norway.
Ringer's Pilsner is the Norwegian beer for the scratch-off map. I did have a sip of it earlier as well. It's probably my favourite one yet.
Yeah, another one. But that's why it's a Pilsner. You love it.
I do like Pilsners, yeah. Our best experience so far of the Northern Lights. And I feel like it can only get better from here.